2G Fishing here. We just got a Kastking reel came in the mail the other day. Not sponsored by them or nothing. It's just something I saw on YouTube. Been watching a lot of videos about this reel. It's got quite a bit of different adjustments on it, so that a lot of guys were actually casting with it and not having to stop it with their thumb, which I think would be great for guys that are just now are buying their first bait caster. So we have not tried it out. We just got it in the mail yesterday. Checked it out, but it's pretty nice, really light. I don't know if you can see the handle right here. It's got like a carbon fiber handle. It's really light. It looks nice. I like the color scheme. It's kind of a blue, black color scheme. It does have a cast control dial here on the side, and if you open it, it actually has another little dial inside, so it might take a little bit of time to kind of adjust it to what you want, but we're going to spool it up, put it on a rod, and we're going to go hopefully out later today and try it out. I'm not sure yet because the weather here has been kind of crappy. It's been raining. The one bad thing I did read about this reel a lot was that a lot of guys weren't liking these little soft, well, they're not really soft, but they're kind of like a felty, clothy feeling material on this handle. It's a little thicker than normal. It's not plastic, but a lot of guys were saying that when it got wet, it was slick and they weren't very comfortable. A lot of guys were buying those little plastic handle grips that went over it, put it on there. So we're going to try it out and see how it feels, and then hopefully I can get it on later today, put it on the reel, get it spooled up, put it on the reel, get out there later today and see if we can get it adjusted. I'm not going to video the whole adjusting thing because I'm pretty sure it's going to take a while to adjust it to throw, but we're going to try it out. It is a 6.3 to 1 gear ratio, so I mean I only paid I think like 40, 45, 50 bucks for this thing on Amazon. So everybody else that has posted videos about this reel have liked it, except for the handles. But we're gonna try it out and see how it goes. With the Kastking Assassin here, I didn't do much adjusting to it. I just changed the dual cast control to 6, and I'm fishing a jig. I want to say it's a 3/8 ounce jig with the craw on it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm fishing with it, and this thing casts pretty good. Casts far, and I still got to fiddle with it a little bit, but I didn't mess with it too much yet. I doubt we'll catch anything, but I'm just playing around with this reel here, seeing how it feels. It feels pretty good. The handles that everybody was complaining about doesn't seem to be a problem for me yet. It casts pretty smooth, but yet it probably casts real smooth right now because it's brand new. I put a 17-pound monofilament on there, and let's see how it does. It just finished raining a little earlier today, so I came out here to test it out, and it's pretty good. It casts pretty good. It casts really far, you see that, and you really don't have to put your thumb on the reel to stop it. It seems to be stopping okay by itself. Oh man, I just missed one because I did not have my drag set right yet. I guess I should have checked that first, but Okay, we're on now. Yeah, so I only have the dual cast control right now set at 6, and I did not change anything inside yet. So, but if you look, you really don't have to put your thumb. I still have a tendency to put my thumb just because of habit. But I noticed that the harder you try to throw it and the farther you try to throw it, it does seem to, still get a little loose line in there, but nothing too bad. I actually had a fish, but it came off a second ago because I didn't have my drag set right. You see that? I don't know if you saw that, but I didn't put my thumb on it and the reel stopped by itself. Okay, so I cast this thing out a few times. This thing is really, it was squeaking a second ago. I'm trying to get it to squeak again. But yeah, it's gonna take a little while to get this adjusted just right. I was trying to get it set up to where I could do some decent pitching with it, but I think I got it now. I actually opened the reel up and changed the dial inside to put it on, I think I put it on 3 or 4. I got the cast control on 5 now. You hear that squeaking? Let me see, I'm going to throw it one more time and I'm going to be quiet so that you can probably hear that squeaking. Here we go. Yep, just a little bit of squeaking in there. I'm going to try to put some real oil on there and see if that helps. But still, I don't want a squeaky reel. It's brand new. Yeah, let's try this again. Nice long cast, and it stopped by itself. Alright guys, we're back out here for round number 2 with the Kastking Assassin. I actually put it on a different pole now. I put it on my frogging pole to try it out. We didn't have very good luck earlier today on my other rod, so but that was when we were just adjusting it. Right now we adjusted a few quite a bit, so we're going to try it out on this frog now and this pole on the back pond and see how it does. I think I got the casting down right now, but we're going to find out for sure. So hang on, let's get to fishing. But I cast and it stops by itself. It is a Kastking Assassin. It's a 6.3 to 1 gear ratio. So I mean, it's pretty decent reel. I think I finally got it to quit squeaking. I put some grease on it when I got to the house earlier today after I used it the first time. I have the dual cast control set on, right between 5 and 4. As you can see, the frog, if I hit the clicker, the frog doesn't fall. Okay, now if I turn it down to where the frog falls, you will need to stop the spool with your thumb. I mean, that's just right now from the 2 times that I'm using this. Okay, so let me show you the inside setting real quick. I have the inside, there's another inside to it, I hope you can see it, that it is set on 4. So I have this dial turned to 4, which, that's what I did this morning because I was having trouble with it, kept having backlash. It started squealing really bad. I went home, greased it up, fiddled around with the dials a little bit, and this is what I got it set on. So this thing don't really move when you hit the clicker, but yet when you cast it, you see it pretty much stops by itself. Sound it makes. When I'm trying to hear all these frogs. There we go. I got a decent fish here. Stay down. Stay down. Come on, get out of these. Oh, okay. So we didn't do too bad on the frog today. We got us a little decent one here. decided to go ahead and give us a bite. Pretty generous. Pretty generous of this fish to give us a little bite. She fought hard. All right. Went ahead and got us one. Okay, doing my final thoughts on well, I guess my final opinion on the Kastking Assassin reel here. I got on from Amazon. I think we ended up paying like $50 for it. You know, I read about it, saw some videos about it. This is, a good reel. You can cast it out, and it's, the spool would kind of stop by itself. You would have to use, little to no thumb stopping. And my opinion is this reel is a decent reel to use if you're just now getting into a bait casting reel. This probably isn't a reel I would buy and put on all my rods. Maybe try one of their I would try one of their higher end reels. The ones. This one was only like $50. You know, it is a nice color. It's a little bit wider. It's not that heavy, I guess. But I can't remember how much it weighs. Um, but it's not that heavy. Just like a normal reel. It's a little bit wider. I really like the handle, these grips that everybody was talking about that said that they weren't that comfortable. They didn't really like them. I didn't have a problem with them. The only issues I had is that I got it, I took it right out of the box, I put some line on it, put it on a pole. I took it out to the pond and I was using it, trying to adjust it to, I wanted to get it to cast where I could make the cast and the spool would stop by itself when the lure hit the water. Which I actually did that. It took a while to do it, but I actually got it to do that. And, you'll see in the videos when I was using it how I was able to get it to stop. But it does have three settings. You do have your cast control here. You have your magnetic cast control. And you also open it up right here. And if you look, I know it's really hard to see. But there's another dial here. And what I would suggest, if you do get one of these reels, which I think that they're decent for the price, they do work. Um, it does make some noise when you cast. You can hear it cast. So that's one thing I've noticed. Most of my other reels don't do that. So whenever this did it, I noticed it. But one thing, you buy this reel, take it out of the box, oil it up. Take your spool out, oil it up, oil everything you need to oil. Because when I got this reel, I just took it out of the box, I put line on it, put it on the pole, and went to the pond. And the issue that I started having after about 6 to 10 casts, it started squealing really loud. And hopefully you can hear it in some of the videos. But yeah, it started squealing. So I came after I went to the front pond. I came home. I took it apart, put some real oil on it. I went back to my back pond and I put it on a different pole with some lighter, with the frog because it was lighter. I want to see how it did. It, it stopped squealing. It was casting pretty good. Had to do a little bit of adjusting to be able to throw the frog, but it worked. I like it. But yeah, first thing, get it, oil it up, and go set it up to what you want to use it for. Because if not, I think if you do a big drastic change in lure weight while you're fishing, it's really going to change how the spool stops by itself. But I did like that. I did like that I was able to set it up, cast it, and the spool stopped by itself. It really eliminates, having bird's nest, really. But all in all, this Kastking Assassin reel, I paid, about $50 for it on Amazon. I got it in about a week. It took a little while to get it. did get it in about a week. I've used it 3 times now, and I have to say the only couple complaints is that whenever you first buy it, it's dry. So put oil on it, and it does take a little while to adjust it to get it to cast and the spool stop on its own. But all in all, it's a pretty good reel, and I would recommend this reel to you know somebody who wants to try a bait caster, or somebody who wants to have a bait caster and minimize the chance of having a bird's nest. But I'm not gonna buy a bunch of these reels to put on to replace my lose reels. My lose reels are really good reels, so I just wanted to try this out because everybody was talking about these reels, and I read about them, and I wanted to try one, and I did try one. I'm not gonna keep it for myself, um, but we'll see what happens. I might do a giveaway on this one a little later on down the road because I don't think it's gonna be used. And guys, I'm not sponsored by nobody, by Kastking or anybody. I just wanted to try this out and give my 2 cents on this reel, and it's a pretty decent reel for someone looking for a low end bait casting reel, and they want to minimize bird nest. That's my opinion on it. So take it how you want it, but Kastking Assassin reel is a decent reel. I'm not gonna say good or bad. I'm gonna say decent. It is a decent reel. So, thanks for watching my video. I know I probably blabbered a lot, but thanks for watching my video. If this helped you on anything, on making a decision on buying a Kastking, just let me know your thoughts on it, and I'll leave it at that. If you guys get one of these, good luck to you. Hopefully you like it. But it is a decent reel. So good luck to you guys, and we'll see you on the next video.